So without wasting any time, let's start. First, understand the chapter weightage. Around 10% the weightage of this chapter, if you can see on your mobile screen or laptop screen, whatever you are watching. So in 2025, 8 questions came from matrices determinants, 5 in 2024, 6 in 2023, 7 in 2022, and 5 in 2021. So around it is a weightage of very good, around I think 10%. So it's a good chapter and very easy chapter in exam also. And make sure that this chapter, especially matrices and determinants, you should not get any question wrong in the exam, because only 1 mark is there with the question. So scope of doing question wrong is not there. Okay, so we'll not practice all the basics of that. Basics you already know, because you are just 21 days away from the exam. So we'll focus on the questions. Okay, a very good quality questions we try to practice. So let's start the practice session. First question: if A is a square matrix, A square equals to A, what is I minus A whole cube? Tell me the answer: A, B, C, D. Which option is correct? Yes, let's start. I hope you got the answer or not. I minus A whole cube. What is the formula of A minus B whole cube? Formula you should remember very much for algebra. A cube minus 3A square B plus 3AB square minus B cube. So I will write here I cube minus 3I square A plus 3IA square minus I cube. I cube is I square is also I into A square minus I cube is I. So plus I and minus I will get cancelled. Not A cube, I cube, it is A cube, right? Little bit mistake. It is A cube. So now I as it is, A into I for matrices. Whatever the property is important, I'll tell side by side also. So I is work as 1 in matrices. So if you multiply any number with 1, the answer is the number itself. So A into I, the answer is A. So 3A, I into A square minus A cube. Now I minus 3A. A square is how much given? Is A. So this is 3A. Now A square is given to me as A. If I multiply with A both sides, A cube is equals to A square and A square is equals to A. So this is A. So this get cancelled. We have answer as I minus A. That is option 1. Clear? Here if you can see, the answer is option A, I minus A. Any doubt to anyone? Please confirm in the first question. Yes, everyone. Speak up, speak up.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Ashri has started, no doubt. So first question is, I think, clear. A square equals to A. Now remember, one fact is there that you should also remember. That if A square is equals to A power is anything, that is also equals to A. Understand? Whenever they will give A square equals to A, if I ask what about A power 10, that is also equal to A. Clear? Let's move to second question. Try to solve it. A and B are two matrices such that AB is an identity matrix. Means if you multiply A and B, you will get an identity matrix. And the order of matrix B is 3 into 4. So what is the order of matrix A? See the answer? Because very less time we have in the exam for KCET. So we have to be very fast. The answer is C. 4 into 3. AB is identity matrix. Now A matrix order I don't know. B matrix is 3 into 4. And identity we know that it is either 2 into 2, 3 into 3 or 4 into 4. Now if it is 3, then A should ends with 3. So now it should be 4 because why 4? Because identity matrix will be order of 4 into 4. 3, 3 will get eliminated. So we have left with 4 into 4. So what is the order of matrix A? 4 into 3. Understand? This type of question they can ask you again in the exam. Means they just change the language like B matrix order is 3 into 4. So what is the order of identity matrix? So that will be 4 into 4. So that's how we can modify the questions. Clear? Let's move to third one. Which of the following statement is not correct? A row matrix has only one row. Remember what is not correct. Focus here. Many students will get it wrong because they will think that we have to tell what is correct. So the question is not correct. So a row matrix has only one row. A diagonal matrix has all the diagonal elements equal to 0. Symmetric matrix is a square matrix satisfying A transpose equals to A. And a skew symmetric matrix has all diagonal elements equals to 0. Third question. The correct answer is option C. A diagonal matrix has all the diagonal elements equals to 0. This is correctly wrong. Because in diagonal matrix, what will happen? The diagonal will have some elements, rest all are 0, 0. Understand? This is never be equal to 0. Now tell me if it is equals to 0, which kind of matrix we call it? 0 matrix. If all is equal to 1, which kind of matrix I will call it? Identity matrix. And if all is equals to something k, value k, which is not equal to 0 and 1, which kind of matrix? Scalar matrix. For matrix and especially for KCET questions, just remember the definitions. Okay, they will simply ask you question based on definitions. So 0 matrix, identity matrix, scalar matrix, and whatever when they are not equal, and that is not equal to obviously 0 and 1, then we call it as diagonal matrix. Then we have diagonal matrix. Clear? So B options we have. The rest all options are correct. Row matrix has only one row. A transpose equals to A, that is symmetric matrix. And skew symmetric matrix have all diagonal elements equals to 0. Let's solve the fourth one. A matrix A is given 1, 1, 1, 1. A power 6 is K times A transpose. What is the value of K? Let's see. Very good, Ashri. Let's see the answer. This is 32, A option. Now this is a very special matrix. 1, 1, 1, 1. Because if you do the A square, let's suppose we'll do A square. 1, 1, 1, 1. So we'll get as 2, 2, 2, 2. So we are getting here as 2 is common. 1, 1, 1, 1. A square. 2 power is 1. So try to remember this matrix. If they ask you this kind of matrix, 1, 1, 1 all element, then A power n is equals to 2 power n minus 1 into A. This is the trick for this matrix. So they have asked A power 6. So in place of n, we'll put 6. So A power 6 is how much? 2 power 5 into A. That is 32. And A is how much? 1, 1, 1. And if you see, this matrix is a symmetric matrix also because the transpose is itself. So in place of K, what we are getting? 32. So option A. Understand? Very unique matrix 1, 1, 1, 1. This will help you in exam. Clear? Let's move to question number 5. Let's do this. A square equals to A. See, similar to first one. I plus A whole cube is how much? Next one. The correct answer is C. I told already A square if equals to A power will be anything that is also equals to A. So we have to only solve the formula I plus A cube. That is I cube plus 3 I square into A plus 3 I A square plus A cube. I cube is I square is I into A is A square is A, so A into I is A, and A cube is also A. So we are getting I plus 7a. That is option C. Clear? Let's come to sixth one. Now you can tell this with a very tricky thing. Tell me the answer fast. Come on, fast, fast. Very good, Ashri. Very good, Rifa. 1111. Okay. Remember, if it is coming in your KCET exam, so try to remember it with some logic the examiner is want to check. Yes, I think everyone is able to do this. That is option B. So a power 10 is nothing but 2 power 9 into a. Because the trick we know, a power n is how much? 2 power n minus 1 into a. That is for this matrix 1 1 1 1. Right? Let's move to seventh. This is given equation. Find the value of x and y. Many students have answered it. D, D, D. So the answer is D. X4, Y3. I will not solve. Okay. Simply you can simply multiply this. You will get an equation 3x plus y equals to 15. Now you can satisfy with the options. Only one equation you can find and simply satisfy the options. You will get the answer very easily. Right? So far easy. Let's move to 8. Now let's little bit increase the level. A and B are two matrix. AB is B, BA is A. What is A square plus B square? 2AB, AB, 2BA and A plus B. Let's see the answer. Time up. The correct answer is option D. Now how to find? Pay attention. A square plus B square we have to find. A square I can write A into A and B square I can write B into B. In place of A, what I will write? BA. Similarly, in place of B, what I will write? AB. So I can write here as AB into A plus BA into B. I am just shifting the brackets. AB is how much? B. BA is how much? A. BA is again A and AB is again B. So A square plus B square is equal to A plus B. That is option D. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? They can ask. Now let's move to next one. Question number 9. 1 tan alpha by 2 minus tan alpha by 2 1 and AB equals to I. What is the value of P? Now see how to think on this. Easy question. The answer is D. Cos square alpha by 2 into A transpose. Now whenever two matrix multiplication is I, remember A into A inverse is I. This is the property. It means B is definitely A inverse or A is A inverse means B is equals to how much? A inverse I. They are asking about which value? They are asking about B. So B is equals to nothing but A inverse. How to find the A inverse of 2 into 2 matrix? I am telling the very shortest method. This position will change. So 1 and 1 and this sign will change. So it is how much? Minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2. This is adjoint of A. Now I want determinant of A. What is the determinant of A? 1 plus tan square alpha by 2, that is secant square alpha by 2. So the A inverse formula is adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. What is the adjoint? 1 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2 and 1. And what is the determinant here? Secant square alpha by 2. And secant 1 by secant square is nothing but cos square alpha by 2. If you see this is nothing but A transpose. So we are getting cos square alpha by 2 into A transpose. Understand? This property you have to remember. A into A inverse is equals to I. So whenever two matrix multiplication is I, it means one matrix is inverse. And how to find the inverse? Inverse formula is adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. If determinant of A is 0, then inverse is not possible. Clear? Let's move to next one, 10th. If A is a matrix of order 3 into 3, what is A square inverse? Four options are given. Very much easy. Yes, it is simple properties, nothing else. That A power n inverse is there, so I can write it as A inverse power n. The simple property. So A square inverse is there, so I can write A inverse square. This is A square inverse. So this option got wrong. This option is also wrong. This option is also wrong. Option B. Very easy problem, right? So we have answer as option B. 10th one. Now try to solve the 11th. If A is a skew symmetric matrix, what is A power 2021? Is it a row matrix, column matrix, symmetric matrix, or skew symmetric matrix? So the answer is D, option D. Clear? Let's move to next one. Solve this one, 12th. A is given 0, 1, 0, 0 and AI plus PA whole power n, where I is the identity matrix of order 2. Yes, that's all. A is given and AI plus BA whole power n. So what we have to tell this one? So let's see how to do this one. Better method is to take n equals to 1. Okay. If you take n equals to 1, this expression will become AI plus BA. Now see, if you take n equals to 1, what is this equation will become? A square I plus A power 0 is 1 BA. But I am getting AI, we are getting A square I, so this option got reject. So if I go with this option also, we are getting AI plus ABA. So this is also got wrong because I have BA only, we are getting ABA. Now if I put 1 here, I am getting AI plus BA. And if I put 1 here, I will get, what I will get, that is how much? AI plus and 1 BA. So both are giving me the same values. Now let's try to put n equal to 2. So if I put n equals to 2, AI plus BA power 2. So this will be how much? That is A square I square plus B square A square plus 2AIBA. So A square I square is I, B square A square plus 2AB, I into A is A. So this we are getting. Let's check with this option, n equals to 2. So we are getting A square I and plus B square A. So this is not correct. Now let's check with this one. Only obviously one option left, so this will be my answer, B option, but let's check also. That is A square I plus 2 into ABA, right? 2 into how much? ABA. But we are not getting, what we are not getting? B square A square we are not getting. What is A square value? Let's calculate. A square value will be 0, 1, 0, 0 multiply with 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, A square is 0, so this will become 0. So A square I plus 2ABA will be my answer for n equal to 2. So which option will be there? B option. Clear? This is option B. By putting n equal to 1 and n equal to 2, we can find the answer. Let's solve 13th. A matrix is given, B is given, we have to find AB transpose. Tell me the answer. The answer. The answer is B. Simple it is. What is the order here? Order is 2 into 3 and this is 3 into 2. So we multiply them. AB 1 minus 2 1 2 1 3 multiply with 2 1 3 2 1 1. So now let's multiply 2 and minus 6 minus 4 plus 1 minus 3. 1 minus 4 minus 3 minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 3 10, and 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 3 7. We have to do its transpose, so it is minus 3 minus 2 10 7. So answer is B. Clear? Let's move to next one. 14th. M is a matrix, a symmetric matrix of 2 into 2 with integer entries. Then M is invertible if four options are given. First column of M is the transpose of second row of M, and second row of M is the transpose of first column of M. M is the diagonal matrix with zero and non-zero entries in the principal diagonal, and the product of entries in the principal diagonal of M is the product of entries in the other diagonal. So very confusing options. Let's see how the answer is C. First check what is the answer, that is C. Now understand, whenever you have to assume a symmetric matrix, pay attention here. A, B, C, C. This matrix you will assume. Okay. Assume A like this. Because if you do the transpose here, you will get A, C, C, B. This is same. So it means it is a symmetric matrix. Now this matrix is, let's suppose M, not A. Here it is M. So they are saying that M is invertible. Invertible when determinant is not equal to 0. Means AB minus C square is not equal to 0. Means C square should not be equal to AB. Means the product of diagonal elements can never be equal to the square of this to this one. It means A and B can never be non-zero entity, zero entity. It means A and B should not be 0. So M is the diagonal matrix with non-zero entry in the principal diagonal. So if it is a diagonal matrix and if it is non-zero, so rest will be 0. So AB is not equal to 0. Then the invertible will exist. So the better option is option C. Clear? These two options are meaningless. They have no meaning. So here the key thing that you have to assume transpose matrix, symmetric matrix always like this. Now let's check the D option also. Product of entries in the principal diagonal of M is the product of entries in the other diagonal. If they both are equal, see, if D is there, product of this is principal diagonal, so AB is equal to the product of this one, then invertible will not exist. M will not be invertible. So if the KCET is saying that M is not invertible, if I use the word, add the word not, then which option got correct? Then D will get correct. C will get wrong. Understand? Clear? So this is how you have to interpret the statement based questions like that. Now let's move to 15th. Yes, only C is correct. Now this is 15th. A is given to me. We have to find A power 4. Yes, try this. The answer is C. Let's do the, what we can say, square. 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0. 0 0 1 0 1 0 and 1 0 0. So we are getting here as 0 0 1. This will be 0 and this is 0 0 1 0. So now a square is I. So if I increase the power, nothing will happen. I will remain I. So this is I. Option C. Clear? Very much easy it is. So far all 15 questions clear. Let's move to 16th. 2132 multiply with A and we are getting identity matrix. What is the matrix A? This A matrix we have to tell. Let's solve. The answer is option B. 2 matrix multiplication is I. I told already if 2 matrix multiplication is I, it means one matrix is the inverse of other. B is equals to A inverse. So this matrix I know. So A is nothing. It is the matrix. It is the inverse of this one. 2 1 3 2 inverse. Now their position will change and their sign will change, divided by their determinant. What is the determinant? 1. So we are getting the answer as 2 2 minus 1 minus 3. That is option B. Very much easy. Good, Samanvita. B option correct. All of you got correct answer. Very good. 17th. A and B are square matrix of same order. B is skew symmetric matrix. Then what is A transpose B A? Now see this one. A and B square matrix of same order. B is skew symmetric matrix. Means B transpose is equals to minus B. We have been find A transpose B A. So let's do this transpose. It is A transpose, B transpose and A transpose transpose. You know this property, AB whole transpose, it starts from behind, B transpose into A transpose. The same property is for inverse also. If someone says AB whole inverse, you will write B inverse into A inverse. So now let's see this one. A transpose is as it is, B transpose is minus B, and A transpose is transpose is A. So we are getting something like this. Now if I assume this as C, C transpose is equals to minus C. So which kind of matrix it is? Skew symmetric matrix. So the answer is option D. Right? Clear, everyone? Yes, all of you got correct answer. Keep on participating. That's how it will boost my, what you can say, my interest to teach you, right? Let's move to 18th. P and Q are symmetric matrix of same order. What is PQ minus QP? Zero matrix, identity matrix, Q symmetric matrix or symmetric matrix? Tell me this one. So the correct answer is option C, Q symmetric matrix. Now let's see how to do PQ minus QP. This I will do the whole transpose. So it will be PQ transpose minus QP transpose. Now if I open this Q transpose into P transpose minus P transpose into Q transpose. Now P and Q are symmetric matrix. It means P transpose is P and Q transpose is Q. So P transpose is P, Q transpose is Q. So it is Q into P minus P into Q. Now if I take minus common, it will be PQ minus QP. Why I took minus common? Because it is PQ minus QP and we are getting QP minus PQ. So we have to take minus common. PQ minus QP and this whole transpose. For a time being, I will assume this as C. So C transpose is negative of C. So which kind of matrix it is? Q symmetric matrix. That is option C. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? NCERT based question of our session. A is given. A power n is 2 power k into A. What is k value? Very good question. Try to think on this. Yes, how to think on this? Let's take n equals to 1. So A value will be equal to 2 power k into A. If we see 2 is common is there, 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. So 2 power 1 is coming for n equal to 1. If we put n equal to 1 here, I am getting 2 power 0, which is wrong answer. I am getting answer as 2. That is also wrong because uh, k value is something power, na? And k value I am getting how much? 1. So this is wrong. If I put 1, that is also wrong. All are wrong. So don't put n equal to 1. Now see, let's try to find a square. 2 minus 2 minus 2 2. 4 plus 4 8 minus 4 minus 4 minus 8 minus 4 and how much? Minus 4 minus 8 and 4 plus 4 8. So now you can see 2 power 3 is common. So 1 minus 1, not 2 power 3. Let's take a 2 square common so that I can compare easily. 2 square common, so it is 2 minus 2 minus 2 2. So it is 2 square a. For n equals to 2, see, for n equals to 2, what is the value of k? 2. N equals to 2, the value of k is coming as 2. Now let's see. If n equals to 2, it is how much coming? 2 power 1. Yes, first option is satisfying. N equals to 2, this value is 3. No. N equals to 2, this value is 1. No. N equals to 2, this is coming as 2. So now my option with the will be A or D. So let's multiply one more time. Let's find A square. A power 4. Clear? A power 4. So what this will be? A square is 2 square A. So A power 4, let's do the square. This is 2 power 4 into A square. And A square value is how much given? 2 square A. So 2 power 6 into A. So n equals to 4, I am getting k value as 6. Let's check the first option. This is how much we are getting. N equals to 4 minus 1, 3. 2 power 3, that is 8. Not, we are getting 6. Let's put here 4. 4 minus 1, 3. 2 into 3, we are getting 6. So D is my correct option. Clear? Understand how to do this question? Don't try to like generalize it. First put a square, a power 4, some pattern you will get. So this answer will be option D. 2 into n minus 1. Clear everyone? So with that, our first class is over. How much you like it? Do let me know. 20 questions we solved. Good quality level of problems of matrices. Tomorrow we will see determinants. Understand? Same time. And I told already, chapter wise, almost 5 to 8 questions is coming in every year from these two chapters, matrices and determinants. So tomorrow we are going to see the determinants questions. PDF I will provide after the class of this so that you can revise. No physics class, Ashri. Only mathematics. We are only here taking mathematics.